him out. I heard even the...
Negative. The package is the priority.
Hasta que reciba el dinero. ¿Dónde está?
Move! Move! Move!
Red. Muchas gracias. De nada.
Get yourself killed.
No dying, copy that.
You don't need to worry. Captain.
Let's get this over with.
Oh, there.
That's what I thought.
Equitably distributed.
Mr. President, come with me.
What's happening? Back inside, Sam. Please, I say. Hey, what's my suit?
Ross's security.
Target eliminated. No way you came. That if you survive the grid, me down. The buyer told me a lot, actually. He doesn't know then America. Meaner.
Who is this?
A lot to surprise me. Put Isaiah Bradley at risk. Indeed, I am.
Hire Serpent to steal the atom. You want to kill Ross.
Why? He imprisoned me here without it. How useful I could be. My solutions, he'd be dead.
This is the last chance I'm going to give.
House? Yet he's still
I can't do that.
problem. But soon you'll...
You messed up, man. It's not even your child.
Deal with this too. If Stearns is in the way, right? I thought there was
I have one Captain America.
Always go like this.
Most of the time. She's ex-widow. Just zap through that.
Run! Go, go, go!
System.
We need to... お客さんが来たぞ。Turn on him!
Call off your planes.
He's trying.
Who gives him?
Why don't you just...
I need a moment.
Joaquin! Send rescue. Right back. Because Ross won't tell them.
Should you try to hide the eyes?
Roger that.
Stop taking the pill. Stop fighting.
No, I got it. Back up!
We'll send search and rescue.
Give in to your... You can... Your hatred.
Red Wing!
Nothing can stop.
You okay? Captain America knew.
Medevac just got to him.
Your government, who
Ross turned me into a mob. You smiling?
You ever use that big brain of yours
Where are you going?
to stop?
Captain America!
You're gonna die!
Promised him a pardon if
I miss our little. I helped you. Let me rot in this prison. You can't let me. Do even more.
This is what Starnes wanted.
Fall back! Get down!
Ruth, I need you to clear.
Where you are? You want me?
Sam, are you okay?
What?
Out with one punch. I'm world.
Hey guys, today we're diving headfirst into the action-packed, politically charged, and surprisingly poignant world of Captain America, Brave New World. We'll follow Sam Wilson as he grapples with the immense legacy of the Shield, the complexities of a truly global stage, and of course, a whole new roster of baddies. It's a wild ride, and trust me, you won't want to miss a beat. This is a passion project for me, and a like or a subscribe is the best way to show your support. So if you're on board, join the crew. If not, thanks for watching anyway. Sam's journey isn't just about punching villains, it's about navigating the messy geopolitics of a post-blip world and discovering what it truly means to be Captain America in era desperately seeking a new kind of hero. So, we kick off proper with a major shakeup in the political arena. Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, yes, that Thunderbolt Ross, is being sworn in as President of the United States. The man who once hunted Bruce Banner and created the Hulkbusters is now the Commander-in-Chief. You can practically hear the collective gulp from every superpowered individual on Earth. His inauguration speech is all about national security and a brave new world, phrases that usually mean we're about to do some questionable things. In the name of safety, it's clear from his steely gaze that Ross isn't playing games, and his new administration promises to redefine global power dynamics, especially concerning enhanced individuals. Meanwhile, Sam Wilson, the new Cap, is doing his daily patrol, soaring gracefully over the city. It's all very cinematic, but you can feel the internal struggle. He's not just flying, he's thinking. Every crime stopped, every cat rescued from a tree probably is a reminder of the colossal shadow Steve Rogers cast. It's like taking over. For Michael Jordan, you're great, but everyone's comparing your free throws. He muses about the public's perception, the expectations, and whether he truly embodies the symbol. The whoosh of his wings is almost a sigh, a heavy, metallic breath as he surveys a world still very much in flux, a world that demands a different kind of leadership than before. Then we're thrown into a truly volatile diplomatic summit hosted by the US, President Ross is trying to strong-arm various nations into a new global security pact. The air in that room is thicker than a superhero's plot armor. Everyone's suspicious, everyone's got an agenda, and the clink of glasses feels less like celebration and more like a ticking clock. It's the kind of meeting where you just know something is about to go catastrophically wrong, and not just because someone forgot the decaf. The discussions revolve around the allocation of resources and the future of global defense, each nation vying for its own advantage, creating a powder keg of unresolved issues, and boom! Just as predicted, the entire summit explodes into chaos. The Serpent Society, a group of mercenaries with a penchant for snake-themed gear and zero chill, crash the party. They burst through windows, rappelling from ceilings, all while yelling things that probably mean we're here to mess things up. The crack of gunfire and the shriek of terrified diplomats fill the air. It's pure mayhem, designed to destabilize, and it works. These guys aren't just here to rob the place. They're here to send a message, leaving a trail of destruction and confusion in their wake, proving their coordinated and deadly efficiency. Just when all hope seems lost, who should come soaring in through a conveniently broken window but Captain America himself? Sam dives straight into the fray, shield first, deflecting bullets with that satisfying ting sound. He's a whirlwind of motion, his wings slicing through the air, his shield a blur of red, white, and blue. He moves with a focused intensity, taking down Serpent Society members with precise strikes and acrobatic maneuvers. It's clear he's getting comfortable in the role, even if the situations he finds himself in are anything but. He moves with an almost balletic grace, each punch and kick delivered with a purpose that conveys his growing mastery of the shield. But wait, there's more. Suddenly, another formidable combatant enters the scene, Ruth Bat-Seraph, better known as Sabra, an Israeli super agent. She's not wearing a cape or a flashy suit, but her combat skills are absolutely top tier. She moves like a ghost, taking down Serpent Society goons with brutal efficiency and a whoosh of her own. She's clearly not on Cap's team, but she's not on the Serpent Society's either. It's a classic enemy of my enemy is. Well, still kind of an unknown situation. She operates with a focused intensity, her eyes scanning for threats, her every movement calculated and precise. Of course, in true superhero fashion, Cap and Sabra initially mistake each other for hostiles. There's a brief, highly choreographed dance of parries and dodges, a thwack of a near miss, before they both realize they're actually fighting on the same side, or at least against the same bad guys. It's a quick, intense moment that establishes Sabra as a force to be reckoned with and hints at the geopolitical complexities that will define this film. They exchange a quick, assessing glance, a silent acknowledgement of each other's formidable capabilities, before turning their combined attention back to the serpentine threats, a nascent alliance forming in the heat of battle. Eventually, the Serpent Society, proving they're not entirely without self-preservation instincts, decides to cut their losses. They use fancy grappling hooks and some impressive parkour to vanish as quickly as they appeared, leaving behind a trail of shattered glass and terrified diplomats. Cap tries to pursue, but they're too slippery, too well coordinated. It's a clean getaway, which, let's be honest, is always infuriating for our heroes. This skirmish reveals their tactical prowess, leaving Cap and Sabra with more questions than answers, as the lingering stench of cordite hangs heavy in the air. In the immediate aftermath, President Ross goes full commander-in-chief mode. He's on every news channel, condemning the attack with a voice that could curdle milk, promising swift and decisive retaliation. He uses the incident to push his national security agenda even harder, hinting at the need for more extreme measures. It's a classic political power play, leveraging fear to gain support, and you can practically hear the war drums starting to beat. The incident serves as a stark reminder that even with Cap on the scene, the world remains a dangerously unpredictable place, where a single act of terror can ripple through the delicate fabric of international relations, ratcheting up tensions. Significantly, back at a secure, slightly dusty, but very high-tech lab, Sam meets up with Joaquin Torres, who's now officially rocking the Falcon suit. Joaquin's buzzing with intel, having analyzed the Serpent Society's tech. He's got theories, diagrams, and probably a few conspiracy boards taped up in his apartment. Their banter is light but focused, a welcome relief from the grim political landscape. Joaquin's youthful enthusiasm contrasts nicely with Sam's more seasoned approach. They're trying to figure out who's pulling the strings, because the Serpent Society usually isn't this politically savvy. They're more of a smash and grab kind of crew. The whir of the data processing and the beeps of the displays add to the intense atmosphere as they try to piece together the puzzle of the mysterious attack, and then a very quick, very unsettling cut to a shadowy figure. We don't see a face, just a hand with unnervingly elongated fingers, typing away on a futuristic console. The screen displays schematics for the Serpent Society's gear, but with subtle, almost imperceptible upgrades. It's clear someone else is calling the shots, pulling strings from the shadows, giving these snakes a brain trust they definitely didn't have before. The click of the keyboard is precise, deliberate, hinting at a meticulous, dangerous intellect at work. This brief glimpse is enough to send a shiver down your spine, signaling the presence of a truly formidable, unseen or CHESTRATO or dot. Meanwhile, Sabra isn't waiting for permission. She's operating on her own, a lone wolf with a serious agenda. We see her tracking Serpent Society operatives through a vibrant, bustling international marketplace. She's like a human radar, picking up on subtle cues, using her training to blend in while remaining hyper-aware. There's a swift, silent confrontation in a back alley where she extracts intel with a thud and a clench, proving she's not afraid to get her hands dirty. Her methods are direct, uncompromising, and efficient, reflecting a deep commitment to her mission, even if it puts her at odds with established protocols. She moves with the practiced ease of someone who understands the unseen currents of power. Back in the White House, President Ross is breathing fire. He's holding a high-stakes, almost terrifying meeting with his cabinet, practically pounding the table. He's demanding answers and, more importantly, results regarding the Serpent Society attack. He makes it clear that failure is not an option, and his gaze could melt steel. It's clear he sees this as a direct challenge to his authority, and he's not one to back down. He's pushing for a more aggressive, internationally interventionist stance, citing the attack as proof that the world needs a firmer hand. The clatter of briefing papers and the click of pens contribute to the oppressive atmosphere. Sam, ever the moral compass, is visibly uncomfortable with Ross's heavy-handed approach. He's seen what happens when power goes unchecked, and he's not about to become a pawn in someone else's geopolitical chess game. There's a tense, unspoken conflict between them, a clash of ideologies that's almost as loud as an actual fight. Sam believes in diplomacy and careful investigation, while Ross seems to favor an act first, ask questions, never strategy. It's a core conflict that drives a significant part of Sam's personal arc, how to be Captain America without compromising his own values, especially when the orders come from the highest office. He's wrestling with the very definition of heroism in a world that often demands difficult, morally ambiguous choices, and then the big reveal, The shadowy puppet master is none other than Samuel Stearns, the leader. Remember him, the guy who got gamma radiated and had his brain go supersized back in The Incredible Hulk. Well, he's back, and he's not just big-brained, he's big-brained and evil. His head is comically, terrifyingly enormous, a visual metaphor for his outsized intellect and ambition. He's meticulously planning something truly awful, muttering about humanity's potential and guided evolution, which, let's be real, are always villain speak for "I'm going to control everyone." He watches the news reports of Ross and Cap with a knowing, almost superior grin, hinting at his vast, insidious plot. Back on the ground, Sabra, using her unique intelligence network, gets a solid lead. She uncovers a connection between the Serpent Society's enhanced gear and a long-disappeared geneticist named Dr. Aris Zol, no relation to that Zola, thankfully, or is there? She finds a hidden, incredibly rundown lab, but inside, it's all futuristic tech and disturbing research notes. The rustle of old papers and the hum of dormant machinery hint at dark experiments. It's the kind of place that smells of stale ambition and forgotten horrors. She realizes this isn't just about mercenaries. It's about science gone rogue, pushing the boundaries of what's ethical for some nefarious purpose, suggesting a deeper, more disturbing conspiracy at play. Meanwhile, Sam and Joaquin get their own lead, tracking a signal to an abandoned warehouse that turns out to be a Serpent Society tech cache. They execute a textbook infiltration, Joaquin's drone scouting, Sam's silent takedowns. The clatter of their gear and the hushed commands create a sense of thrilling suspense. Inside, they find advanced weaponry, mind control tech, and disturbing experimental serums. It's clear this isn't just small-time villainy. This is a serious threat with global implications. They realize the Serpent Society is merely a delivery service for something much, much bigger, something insidious that smells faintly of ambition and a lot of super science. The sheer scale of the operation is unsettling, hinting at resources far beyond a typical mercenary group. Sabra's investigation eventually uncovers the horrifying truth. Dr. Aris Zola wasn't working with the Serpent Society. He was working for the leader, coerced into developing advanced genetic manipulation techniques. The video diaries she finds are chilling, showing Zola's descent into desperation, his voice trembling with fear. The crackle of the old recordings makes it all feel terribly real. He was essentially a super genius held hostage, forced to turn his brilliance towards destructive ends. It's a classic villain move, twisting good people to do bad things, and it shows the chilling reach of the leader's intellect. The sheer depravity of forcing a scientist to pervert his own work leaves a bitter taste, underscoring the true evil lurking beneath the surface. Realizing the scale of the threat, Sam reaches out to Sabra. It's an awkward meeting, full of unspoken political baggage, but the sheer enormity of the leader's plan forces their hand. Joaquin acts as the neutral party, mostly just trying to keep the peace. They reluctantly agree to a temporary truce, a hold your horses before punching each other's faces kind of deal. The thump of documents being laid on the table and the wary glances they exchange highlight their mutual distrust, yet also their shared purpose. It's a reluctant alliance forged in the fires of necessity, with both parties knowing they might have to fight each other once the bigger threat is handled, but for now, they must work together. It's a pragmatic, if tense, coming together of two formidable forces. Back in his creepy lair, the leader gives us the full villain monologue. He reveals his plan to perfect humanity by subtly influencing, or outright controlling, their minds using a network of his genetically modified serums and a worldwide broadcast. He believes he's saving us from ourselves, but really, He's just a control freak with a god complex. The whoosh of the holographic projections shows perfectly ordered, eerily silent cities, a vision of humanity where free will is a quaint, forgotten concept. It's a terrifying glimpse into a future he intends to force upon the world, a future where every choice is made by him, and dissent is simply engineered out of existence. He genuinely believes he's the savior the world never knew it needed. A truly unsettling delusion. Meanwhile, President Ross, increasingly paranoid and convinced of a global conspiracy, authorizes a controversial global military operation. He's bypassing every diplomatic channel, risking all-out war with his shoot first, ask questions later approach. His advisors are balking, but Ross is resolute, a man on the edge, clinging to power and what he believes is justice. The click of the authorization button is chilling, signaling a dangerous escalation. He's convinced the leader is part of a larger, global threat, and his response is mirroring the very extremism he claims to be fighting. It's a perilous game of brinkmanship, threatening to destabilize the entire world in his zealous pursuit of order. Back in the lab, Joaquin is a whiz kid on overdrive, dissecting the Serpent Society's tech. He's going through every circuit, every line of code, until he finally hits pay dirt. He discovers a hidden frequency, a digital breadcrumb trail that leads straight to the leader's central operation. It's a moment of pure genius, a bing on the screen that translates into "we've got a target." His excitement is palpable, a stark contrast to the grim reality of their situation. This breakthrough is the critical piece of the puzzle, giving them a direct path to the architect of the unfolding chaos, a glimmer of hope in the mounting darkness. The clickety-clack of his keyboard is a frantic symphony of discovery, with a target locked. Our unlikely trio, Cap, Falcon, and Sabra, assembles in a dark, incredibly secret hangar. The clink of their gear, the swish of their suits, and the low hum of Falcon's upgraded wings fill the silence. There's a quiet determination in their eyes. They know this isn't just another villain. This is a mastermind playing a very dangerous game. The stakes are global, and their combined skills will be tested to the absolute limit. It's a moment of calm before the storm, a shared understanding of the peril ahead, a testament to their individual strengths uniting for a common cause. Even if their methods and motivations still diverge slightly, the weight of the world rests heavily on their shoulders. Their target, the leader's fortress, a sprawling, futuristic complex hidden deep within a remote mountain range, looking like something ripped straight out of a Bond villain's blueprint. They infiltrate with textbook precision, Falcon flying recon, Sabra disabling exterior defenses with her signature stealth, and Cap leading the charge through the labyrinthine corridors. The horror of hidden cameras and the snake of disarmed laser grids keep us on edge. It's a monumental task, but they move with a practiced synchronicity, a testament to their individual expertise and their growing, if still cautious, teamwork, inching closer to the heart of the conspiracy. The sheer scale of the enemy's defenses is daunting, a true testament to the leader's paranoia and power. Inside, they face a new level of threat, not just Serpent Society grunts, but genetically enhanced guards, bigger, stronger, and way more aggressive. These guys hit like a truck and move like a blur. Cap's shield takes some serious clangs, and Sabra's lightning-fast reflexes are put to the ultimate test. It's a brutal, high-stakes brawl that quickly establishes the severity of the challenge ahead. Joaquin provides crucial aerial support, distracting foes, while Sam and Sabra execute precise, coordinated attacks. The whoosh of powerful blows and the grunts of exertion fill the sterile corridors, a symphony of desperate combat against a truly formidable, unforeseen threat. Revealing the horrifying success of Stearns' experiments, they push deeper into the fortress finding themselves in the leader's sprawling, labyrinthine labs. It's a mad scientist's playground, filled with glowing vats, unsettling genetic experiments, and a pervasive smell of chemicals. The hiss of gases and the drip of mysterious liquids create a truly chilling atmosphere they narrowly avoid. Laser grids and automated defenses, reminding us that the leader doesn't just have muscle. He has brains, and he's using them for all the wrong reasons. It's a testament to his sheer, terrifying intellect, a place where ethical boundaries have long been dissolved in the pursuit of perfection. The sheer scale of the operation is staggering, a testament to his boundless, twisted ambition amidst the horror. Sam pauses, his gaze falling upon a containment unit holding a truly grotesque, mutated human subject, a victim of the leader's perfection. It's a poignant moment that emphasizes the human cost of this villain's ambition. Sam's face is etched with profound sorrow, a silent click of realization that this isn't just a physical fight, it's a moral one. He's forced to confront the dark side of progress and the responsibility he now carries as Captain America, protector of all humanity, even those twisted by evil. The hum of the containment unit seems to echo the silent suffering within, deepening his resolve to put an end to this madness. He's not just fighting an enemy, he's fighting for the soul of humanity itself. While Cap grapples with the ethical nightmare fuel, Sabra, ever the pragmatist, is busy extracting crucial data from the leader's main server. Her fingers fly across the holographic keyboard with inhuman speed, bypassing layers of sophisticated security. It's a silent, intense ballet of hacking, clicks and pings filling the air as she downloads the intel that could expose the leader's entire global network. She's a one-woman data heist, proving that sometimes the most effective weapon is a sharp mind and even sharper coding skills. This isn't just about stopping a villain. It's about dismantling an entire, insidious infrastructure. Her cold efficiency is a powerful counterpoint to Sam's emotional weight. As Sabra works her digital magic, Joaquin, ever the team player, executes a spectacular aerial diversion. He swoops into a massive hangar filled with the leader's advanced aerial vehicles and strategically deploys explosives. The resulting boom and shriek of alarms draw away a huge chunk of the leader's forces, clearing the path for Sam and Sabra. He's a one-man airshow of destruction, a symphony of controlled chaos, proving that being a distraction can be just as vital as being the main attacker. His agility and tactical brilliance shine, ensuring the other two can proceed relatively unmolested, at least for a little while. The whoosh of his wings as he evades capture adds to the thrilling spectacle. Finally, Sam makes it to the leader's central control room, a glowing sanctuary of twisted intellect. The leader is there, seated calmly amidst holographic projections of the world he plans to save. Their confrontation is initially a war of words, a clash of ideologies. The leader, with his chillingly calm voice, explains his twisted logic, his belief that humanity is too chaotic, too flawed, to govern itself. Sam, ever the beacon of hope and free will, counters with his unwavering belief in humanity's capacity for good, even amidst its imperfections. It's a philosophical showdown, almost as intense as any physical fight, with the fate of the world hanging in the balance, a silent war of conflicting visions for humanity's future. Of course, the leader isn't just a talker with a smug grin. He unleashes his trump card, a new, incredibly powerful super soldier, a truly terrifying blend of brawn and Stearns' twisted intellect. This thing is bigger, faster, and angrier than anything they've faced so far. It's a pure, unadulterated force of nature, a crushing impact as it lunges at Cap. This is the leader's perfected human, a terrifying vision of controlled might. Cap finds himself in a truly desperate fight, his shield taking hits that With fell lesser heroes, the snarl of the beast and the clang of vibranium against its skin resonate through the control room. A primal battle for humanity's very essence, a fight for free will itself. Just when it looks like Cap might be overwhelmed, Sabra and Falcon burst into the control room. Having dealt with their own respective challenges, they immediately tag. In turning the tide from a desperate one-on-one into a coordinated 3-on-1. Sabra's precision strikes and Falcon's aerial assaults create openings for Cap to exploit. The clash of their combined efforts against the super soldier is a symphony of power and tactical brilliance. It's a true team effort, showcasing their individual strengths and how they complement each other, a testament to their growing bond. Forged in the crucible of battle, a testament to the fact that even the most powerful foes can be overcome with unity. Even as he's being overwhelmed, the leader, with a final, triumphant smirk, activates his global mind control network. On the surrounding monitors, we see glimpses of the world descending into chaos, people behaving erratically, widespread. While Sam keeps the leader verbally engaged, Sabra, with Joaquin providing crucial data streams, works furiously at the main console. She's trying to reverse the global mind control network, to give humanity its free will back. Her fingers are a blur, rerouting signals, shutting down nodes, racing against a clock that's literally affecting billions. The ping of successful commands and the horror of the system struggling to reassert itself, or the sounds of freedom being fought for, byte by byte. It's a brilliant display of technical prowess under extreme pressure, a digital dance of defiance against global subjugation, proving that even a single person can turn the tide of a global catastrophe with the right skills and unwavering determination. As the global network begins to flicker and sputter under Sabra's assault, Cap seizes the opportunity. With a swift, decisive move, he physically subdues the leader. It's not a brutal beatdown, it's a controlled, definitive capture. The leader collapses, not from physical injury, but from sheer intellectual defeat, his grand plan crumbling around him. His frustrated growl and the silent slam of his fist on the floor are the sounds of a genius defeated, his arrogance finally catching up to him. He's left exposed, his grand vision of a brave new world shattered by the simple, unwavering belief in humanity's right to choose. It's a satisfying end to a truly cerebral villain. Back at the White House, President Ross watches the news reports, confirming the leader's capture and the world's collective sigh of relief. His face is, for once, not stern, not angry, but contemplative. He's forced to confront the fact that his aggressive, unilateral approach almost backfired catastrophically, and that Captain America's more nuanced, principled stance ultimately saved the day. There's a silent click of realization, perhaps a hint of regret. It's a moment that suggests even Thunderbolt Ross might be capable of growth, or at least of recognizing when he's wrong. The world was on the brink, and it was a team led by ideals, not just brute force, that pulled it back. The soft hum of the television provides a backdrop for his internal struggle, acknowledging a profound shift in perspective. As Sabra's work takes hold, we see a beautiful, global montage of humanity slowly regaining its clarity. People look confused at first, then relieved, like waking from a bad dream. The chatter of renewed conversations, the laughter of people, embracing, and the sigh of collective relief fill the air. It's a powerful visual reminder of what was almost lost: individual thought, free will, the beautiful chaos of being human. This wasn't just a battle against a supervillain. It was a fight for the very essence of humanity, and Cap's team ensured that the world could continue to choose its own path, even if it's a messy one. The return to normalcy is not just a triumph of heroes, but a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. In a quiet, poignant scene, Sam stands alone on a rooftop, watching the sunset paint the city in hues of orange and purple. The shield rests beside him, a symbol he has truly made his own. He reflects on the journey, the battles, the choices. It's clear he's no longer just the guy with the wings. He's Captain America, not just because he carries the shield, but because he embodies the ideals of hope, justice, and unwavering belief in humanity. The whoosh of the wind seems to carry the echoes of his thoughts, confirming his acceptance of this immense mantle. He knows the fight isn't over, but he's ready, embracing the brave new world with a newfound sense of purpose and a quiet, profound inner strength. Sabra, her mission complete, prepares to depart. There's a quiet, respectful exchange between her, Sam, and Joaquin. The initial tension is gone, replaced by a mutual understanding and a hard-won respect. She's still a lone Volf, but now, perhaps, a Volf who knows she has allies. The whine of her jet engines as she takes off signifies not an end, but a pause, a hint that their paths might cross again in this brave new world. It's a quiet but powerful moment, acknowledging the forging of unlikely bonds in the fires of global crisis, proving that even the most disparate individuals can find common ground when the stakes are high enough. Her departure leaves a space, a silent promise of future alliances. Joaquin, now fully embodying the Falcon mantle, is soaring high alongside Cap during a routine patrol. He's no longer just a sidekick, he's a full-fledged partner, capable and confident. Their synchronized flight is a beautiful visual, a swoosh of coordinated movement that speaks volumes about their partnership. He's found his place not in Steve's shadow, but as an essential part of Sam's new legacy. The banter is easy, the trust palpable. It's clear that the future of Captain America isn't just about one man. It's about a team, a collective spirit of heroism ready to face whatever comes next, a testament to the idea that heroism can be found in many forms and expressions, each vital to the greater cause. In a surprising turn, President Ross makes a public statement, advocating for international cooperation and trust. It's a stark contrast to his earlier my way or the highway approach. While still gruff, there's a new humility in his voice, a softness in his tone that hints at personal growth. He doesn't apologize directly because, well, he's still Ross, but he acknowledges the dangers of unchecked power, the necessity of working together. It's not a full redemption arc, but it's a significant first step, showing that even the most stubborn leaders can be swayed by the near-cataclysmic events that just unfolded. The subtle clink of glasses in a diplomat's hand signals a tentative but hopeful shift in global politics, suggesting a potential for a less confrontational future. Finally, we get a glimpse of the leader in his new digs, a high-security, transparent containment cell, looking remarkably similar to a giant goldfish bowl. He's isolated, unable to use his genius for nefarious purposes, at least for now. But that unsettling smirk is still there, a click of the brain activity that suggests he's already planning his next move, his next escape. Some villains are just too smart, too arrogant, to ever truly be broken. It's a chilling reminder that even though the immediate threat is contained, the battle against minds like his is an ongoing one, a constant vigilance required against those who would seek to control. The hum of the containment field is a constant reminder of his power, now subdued. The movie ends on a hopeful yet realistic note. Sam and Joaquin stand, not just as heroes, but as symbols of a new era. They overlook a newly formed, more diverse global security council, working collaboratively, a whisper of hope for a future built on cooperation rather than conflict. Sam Wilson has truly embraced the mantle of Captain America, not just as a super soldier, but as a leader, a diplomat, and a beacon of hope for a world that's constantly evolving. He's shown that heroism isn't about perfection, it's about perseverance, empathy, and an unwavering belief in a better future, a future where we choose to be brave, not just individually, but collectively. He is the Captain America this brave new world needs, a hero for a complex, interconnected age. And that, my friends, is Captain America, Brave New World. Sam Wilson's journey reminds us that true strength isn't just about wielding a shield. It's about holding onto your principles when the world tries to shake them loose. It's about building bridges, even with those you don't fully trust, and recognizing that a brave new world isn't handed to you, it's built, brick by courageous brick, by people who believe in a better tomorrow. This film leaves us not with a sense of closure, but with a quiet, powerful call to action, to stand for what's right, to embrace change, and to never stop striving for a future where humanity's potential for good shines brightest. It's a powerful reflection on leadership, legacy, and the enduring spirit of heroism in an ever-changing world. Thank you for joining me on this recap.